like a recipe for disaster.
Would you
don't win.
would you ban it out first then for Keen?
You can remove it, or you just prepare for it and punish it like in the first game. Because in the first game he had almost no game. I think that's pretty much the only two things you can do. If you just want to get rid of it, of course you can. But
would you, if you're King right now, would you prefer to just get rid of it and not have to worry about how do we figure out how to beat it? We can focus on what we want to play.
I mean, the question is how much of it is down to it just being Terrorblade, or how much of it is the fact that they didn't put any pressure on the safe lane carry? Like, it could have been a whole bunch of heroes.
It was like the. I mean, I'm not sure why they gave him complete freeze. And I don't think they're scared of him first phase, because the NiP picked him second phase every game. Yeah. If you pick a first phase TB, then you're definitely, like, you're asking to get run over, basically. I don't think we'll see that. If they want to get rid of it, ban a second phase.
Okay, draft is underway, as you can see, with the first set of bans coming out. We've got a Svenbrew Lich ban.
Dazzle is free in Tusk right now, the two heroes.
I think NiP is going to first pick Dazzle. They wouldn't leave it in the pool otherwise. That's first pick, I think.
5 seconds remaining.
Keen is thinking about it. Do we ban it? We ban Dazzle?
What do we hope?
Maybe they don't pick it.
Oh, we didn't ban it.
They picked
ban
it
a Pugner.
Maybe they take Tusk. Have you seen Tusk up Tusk? Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It just rolls in and kills you.
Do they not just stick with the ET?
They could. They wanted to.
Could go like Dazzle ET.
I'm just expecting them to pick up the Dazzle. Team, comfort hero, and generally strong.
It's just playing.
And then they could also do the TB Dazzle. They wanted to. Strong combo.
Time now for the Dire team to
go Elder Titan.
Time now for the Dire team to while the Raiders.
So King knew that, so they'll take the task.
That's Dazzle.
And they'll take the Dazzle. Yeah.
Two very strong comfort picks for them.
Hopefully Keen Gaming realizes from last game you can't have like 4 heroes running in at your enemy. You need to have some more spread out lineup. You can have 4 melees. Not good.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
Too much ranged heroes in your games, Ted?
What a question. Do I see many ranged heroes in my games?
Just because I don't see anything.
Really?
No Wind Rangers, no Drows.
Oh god, I see them all the time.
Yeah, well, I did before.
No, I do see. There was a lot of Drow for a while, and then it seems to have fallen off.
Yeah.
But
that happened after Thompson played one Drow game.
Yeah,
and everyone Drow.
Yeah, god.
And then everyone realised that
TB again.
Oh, I actually can't do it.
They just second picked him.
Second pick TB.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, that was what Henrik was saying, wasn't it? If they don't ban it first phase, they'll pick it first phase this time because they know it's getting banned in the second phase for sure.
And the Darkseer, so one of the best pressure heroes is out. Against TB, you just need to make sure that even if he dodges the lane, you can handle him. So both your off and safe lane should be very strong heroes. If he goes there, he won't farm either way.
Like ideally, you pressure his lane so he goes jungle. Because if he goes jungle, then you have a completely free lane, right?
Yeah. I mean, I assume Keen is not just gonna let him free farm again.
I see a lot of sniper.
Yeah, snipers was the other one I was going to say. I have seen
sniper.
Sniper? Are you guys playing like 2K bracket or something?
Sure. What's wrong with that?
Sniper's good.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Okay, good.
It's a very good hero, right? You see a lot of sniper as well in your bracket, right?
You can press.
Well, he's at 2.5k, so he sees a lot of sniper.
Yeah.
2.5k multiplied by 3, Paul.
I can't do math. Sorry, Black.
Not life.
Yeah, I see a lot of sniper, mostly played by me.
I actually think sniper can be legit though.
Do you? At this level? At pro level?
Yeah, I mean, if you get like a last pick against something like an OD or something like that, a very good matchup, you scale well to the mid game.
It's not that bad. Like if they have a OD Luna lineup, it could be good.
Yeah. But it's very experimental.
Very weird.
Very.
At least they ban out the Slaughter this time around, because the Terrorblade already hits you for like 1 million. And you do 1,000,000 times 5 with the Slaughter ult. It's not very nice. Yeah. That's quick math.
And they have 3 rows as well.
Yeah.
Puck. So they ban out the Puck this game.
Yeah, we've been talking about the Puck as well. I thought it might have come out in the first 2 games.
You like him, do you? You like Puck?
Yeah. I think Puck is just the new
I think it's right
mechanic is very strong. Like usually what happens, you would just ult and then the enemy will just TP out, but he can't do that anymore.
Right.
So basically, every time you want to gank someone, he will just die if you have the like, proper support backup. So his like biggest weakness was taken care of.
It sounded like we got a Akiro. Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah,
very
yeah.
good.
Good.
Going back to the classics.
Are they going to pick the Void as well?
I don't know how good it is against Elo Titan, though. It feels like you can just break that.
Hey, this is a good
combo.
chance to clear things up, by the way.
10
So,
seconds
at
remaining.
TI6, actually, no, roll it back a little bit. At Manila Major
5 seconds
in
remaining.
2016, I did a thing every now and again. And in the background, I just whisper it. Kira. Every now and again, when I thought it should be picked, I would just whisper it. And sometimes it would be picked. Anyway, we moved on to TI. Unbeknown to Black, I'd been doing that at Manila Major. And people knew I had, and it was a meme thing, and it was whatever. Everyone had forgotten it. At TI, Black started doing it every time the draft finished and they threw to the casters. He would just say in the background. And everyone thought it was me. Newsflash, people, it was not me. It was Black.
It was
doing it. It was Black that was doing it.
I am a sneaky guy.
Yeah.
You know,
And he didn't know that I'd been doing it previously at the Manila Major. So he was just like completely confused as to why no one thought it was him.
Yeah.
Like, the weirdest thing is, I wasn't even on the
10
draft
seconds
panel.
remaining.
Like, how could it be me?
You expect too much from Twitch
I've been
chat.
holding this back. I've been holding this back for 2 years. I just like
good
get
to
it off
let
my
it
chest.
out.
You could be sitting behind us, and every time the draft ends,
Just lean over into the mic.
they pick the Rubik.
A Rubik, indeed.
Very good against Jakiro, of course, with that ice path.
Annoying.
That's a hero I see a lot
Annoying.
now.
But who's
because of the
playing it, though?
Arcana, right?
You hate seeing your ice path returned back to you, I have to tell you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Do you?
Like, Rubik is only scary if you have a really good player on it. Which, if it is a 5 Rubik and PPD played, I'm not that scared. No offense. Not because it's PPD playing it, but because it's a 5 position. That's what I mean, obviously, because you don't have any farm. PPDs, I'm sure, is a great Rubik.
Yeah, we probably will see it as a 2. Saxa as the Titan. How long is the ice path now with the level 4 passive? Is it 3 seconds?
No,
Is it
not
2.5
that long.
or so?
Yeah, you
What's
get
the
a
debuff duration? 44%?
40 or 60 or something. I don't remember. It's a lot.
So it's almost 3 seconds actually.
So it works with the ice pad. Yeah, that's
Jeez.
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It works with
So
any
2.8.
While the
You
race
flip grip someone, he's grip for like 8 seconds.
Yeah. Well, they just go for the void. All right.
Void again.
Now, if you don't know what to do, just pick what you used to pick.
But
You
pick the
meant-
void into the Rubik?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're sticking with comfort right now, and yeah. I don't like what Keen is doing.
It's basically, hey guys, remember game 1 when we won? Let's pick those heroes again.
Are they
10
crumbling?
seconds
Hold on.
remaining.
Is something called crumbling?
Nah,
Picking your
they're
comfort.
fine. Picking your comfort
5
can
seconds
get you
remaining.
a lot of places.
Yeah, but like,
You
like
can-
that.
you can-
Come
win
on,
a
man.
TI.
You're talking to a man who won TI while playing 3 heroes.
That's right.
The 4th hero that nobody remembers is Bounty Hunter. His Bounty Hunter was good.
In reality, I had like 10 heroes.
Yeah, yeah.
In reality.
Yeah.
We are just pretending I only had 3
Yeah.
heroes.
I'm not pretending. I'm a good friend. I would never say that you only have 3 heroes.
Yeah, thank
Hey,
you.
he told me it
Yeah,
was
he
only
said
3 heroes.
4. That's way better.
Yeah. Yeah, Henrik told me it was only 3.
Well, so I compliment him more than he does
You
himself.
did, yeah.
What do you think of new Bounty if you used to like old Bounty?
It's very
Well,
fun.
you can't play it. Well, I mean, you can kind of play it core now. In party, it's really fun.
Right.
Like taking someone's money, it's a lot of fun.
Every 4 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not sure how good it is competitively anymore. It feels like with the change to Sentry as well, like it's really hard to play this hero now. Sentry lasts for, didn't he buff it again to like 7 minutes now or something?
I thought it was 6, but it could be
Yeah, 6
7.
minutes, but I think the
Didn't-
AoE was increased a bit.
Yeah, the AoE was increased, right? So it's like
There's
yeah.
vision everywhere. Everywhere.
So annoying. Tide Hunter.
Tide.
But Void is so bad against Tide Hunter.
Yeah.
Alright, so
That's a good pick.
I'm gonna
I
call it
love
early. I'm going
Tide.
for NiP this game.
Wait. We've still got one more hero on each side.
based on the lanes only.
You don't even know what the 5th pick is yet from
We
each
don't
team.
need to know.
Very
Dude.
unprofessional.
10 seconds
Sorry.
remaining.
Hello.
That's so
What if
bad,
they pick techies?
5
Yeah.
seconds remaining.
PPD
That-
like
see?
techies though.
That would be hype.
wouldn't it? And they could. Couldn't they? Is it?
Yeah.
It's in, isn't it?
It's almost a hero now. Like it's almost viable.
Is it back in captains?
Yeah.
It is, okay.
Yeah, Techie's Void. Do you throw a remote mine into the chrono?
What do they need? They need a
He
off
needs
lane.
damage. They have like no damage.
It's not clear if it's off-lane Dazzle or not yet, or mid.
I would have loved an OD for Keen, but of course it's banned.
Radiant team ban.
What about Lina or something?
Imagine if Cop was viable.
They need like a Lina or Zeus, they need some damage. And they need to pick something that doesn't get destroyed by Rubik, because Rubik mid now is actually one of the strongest laners in the game. It's ridiculous.
You don't like Quap?
Well, it's not good right now.
What's wrong with her?
You don't snowball, you lose. You snowball, you still lose.
10 seconds remaining.
You just need so many levels with her. If you don't have max Blink Dagger or Blink on her, you blink anywhere and you die, basically.
Max Blink Dagger.
Would it be easier to ask
Then
what's
you die
right
as
with
well.
her?
Radiant's team
Would it be easier to what?
Ask what's right with her.
I mean, I think she's awesome.
Her
Because
ult pushes you back now. It's quite cute.
Yeah, and also,
You go like, woo!
she's fun.
the hero is completely unviable. How do we fix this? Push the heroes with ult a little bit. That'll fix the hero.
Pick the banded timber. That would have been a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Tough
10
thing.
seconds remaining.
He needs a Zeus or something.
5 seconds
Damn it.
remaining.
Damage, damage.
I reckon they take Lina.
Yeah, Lina would also fit into the picture. NiP needs a position 5.
Time now
hero.
for the Dire team to choose.
Rasta.
Then.
Vengeful. Alright.
So it's definitely Rubik with offlane tight.
Yeah. Venge is pretty good with the Terrorblade, giving him like 100 damage or something.
Yeah,
80,
max
100
items, yeah.
with the
And you
R.
can swap out of the chrono, of course.
Yep.
Yeah. Really good.
So what's this final pick
10
gonna
seconds
pull
remaining.
together for Keen?
They need damage. If they don't pick damage now, they have no chance of winning. So I hope they
5
pick something like a
seconds
Zeus, something like
remaining.
a Lina. OD would have been the best pick, but of course it's banned. Don't just pick Kunkka again, man.
They're gonna.
The big
Yeah.
Kunkka is GG.
I bet
Big
you
Kunkka.
5 Ron says they pick Kunkka again.
I've run. Not terrible. It's £1.10.
That's quick maths, right?
18 seconds. They don't know what to pick. Look at this guy. He's like, "Gee, I don't know what to pick. What are we doing?"
I think they're not very comfortable with the position they're in right now.
What did we pick first game, guys?
Oh, Kunkka? Okay. Sounds good.
He's got 2 seconds. Shit.
DP.
I mean, DP Void is like the old school combo, but I don't really... You know
Yeah.
what would be Imba though? If DP Ghost would work with Tusk Aura, did not.
That would be a lot of damage.
Plus 100 damage every Ghost.
That would be not cool.
That would be fun.
That would be abysmal.
Anyway, it doesn't work, so
Yeah. So GG.
GG lah.
Yeah.
It's a Saxa Rubik actually, I think.
That was when it's
Then who's middle?
as well.
As a core Venge?
Yeah, I don't think Peter usually plays that Venge, so...
I thought like a mid Rubik would do really well in this kind of game. You can steal so many good spells.
Hmm.
Yeah, see? I'm already NiP.
Okay.
Without even saying anything.
10 seconds
We'll
remaining.
start with Black. Oh, Henrik.
I definitely will have to go with NiP as well. Like, we
Okay.
all struggled to find the last pick for Keen, and they clearly did as well, so it doesn't feel like they really know what to do this game.
No, not confidence inspiring at all, Ted. Has that wavered you at all?
I'm going with NiP.
Okay.
I don't like Keen's draft that much, and I like Tidehunter, and Rubik seems to win every game, so sure.
Of course he's not going first this time. He would have chosen Keen.
I wouldn't have.
He would have.
Three.
He would have.
3 out of 3 as far as the panel concerned. Let's bring in our commentary team and find out what their thoughts are on predictions. Gents, what have you got for us? Are you all along the line for NiP?
I'm torn. Are you torn? Like, I'm partly torn because I got a feeling you're going to go NiP and then Keen is just left hanging.
All right, I'll go Keen. Put me down as
All right,
Keen.
now
I'll go
NiP right away.
I'll go Keen.
All right, I'll back you up. I'm going to go with Keen as well.
Oh my God.
All right? You know, they got a Death Prophet. That hero's got to win at some point.
Got a death
I
wish.
called it. I called the Death Prophet pick.
Well, I called the Void pick.
Yeah, that's why.
You were like,
that's
they're not
why
picking
Keen is
Void.
gonna lose. If I can get into their heads, they're definitely losing it.
Okay, so let me just get this right. So Lacoste, you're going for NiP.
Yes.
I'm going for Keen.
Okay.
Put me down for Keen as well.
And we're changing Ted's to Keen.
Yeah.
Have we got that production?
Can we do that? I've got to
everyone?
back the lads up.
Okay,
you know,
all
come
right.
on.
We're good. We're all good. Right then, gents. Let's get into game number 3 and see which half of this panel is right.
Let's do this.
Well, this should be an interesting one on the cost. Of course, Keen, they won with Faceless Void and Jakira. They lost with Tusk.
I think the key of the draft in game number 1 was the Sven. It got banned out instantly in the first phase from NiP. NiP knows what's up. Oh, look at Rubik, man.
He's got his Arcana. Can't play Rubik without Arcana. Yeah. At what level's he at is the question, right? That's what matters. What spells got changed in this that we're going to see, actually? I'm trying to think if there are any that get a custom effect. I don't think there are, right?
Chrono? I don't know. I don't play Rubik. I don't have Arcana.
You're an Amara. You don't buy these things. But
no, I buy things, but only for the heroes that I play. I stopped playing Rubik.
A long time.
As you get older, your hero pool gets smaller. That's the fact.
What's it at now? Slardar?
Just Pudge.
Just Pudge. Alright, so you're a very good hooker.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. Because good hookers make good money, is what I've heard. But looking at this right now, how they're going to lane this. They are going to try this tri-lane action again, but it's a Tusk. If you don't start in a tri-lane and look for a kill, you're doing something wrong, right?
Yeah, that's correct. They're going to have pretty much the same. Yeah, that's actually the same lineup they had in game 1.
Well,
tri-lane.
mostly.
Was it? Let me check.
No. They didn't have the Tusk,
it was
right?
Kanka. It was Kanka instead of a Tusk.
So almost the same. The melee heroes, the strength, it counts. But they have been spotted out by PPD. Straight away, he knows something's up. And this is not a Saxa PT anymore, of course. This is going to be PPD on the Elder Time. Playing selflessly in the POS 5 as Rubik is enjoying the fact he can just start with boots. Which is not the wrong choice. I mean, Rubik is a very slow hero. He kind of needs that extra movement speed straight out of the gate if he can get it.
Definitely, but buying boots of speed, level 1, it just feels so weird in your inventory.
Yeah, you're just there and you maybe got a few tangos and you're like, where did my money go? Oh, boots. Not like the old days where it used to be 450. A little bit more cost effective.
Or when you could random get extra gold by boots of speed or of venom and just run people down.
Or a bottle. Good days.
Did you ever buy bottle level 1 for someone?
For someone else?
Yes.
No, because I'm greedy, but I'm imagining you did, you good kind sir.
Yeah,
PBD,
they have 0 friends.
It's a bit harsh. I mean, Old Chicken's got loads of friends, as they just ganged up on PBD for the first blood.
Rubik pulling the way between tier 1 and tier 2 tower, just getting a solo XP for himself. I think they need to rotate one of the heroes. I guess he's going to be the one rotating bottom after this wave. He's going to be level 2. They need to help out this Venge.
And the Fade Bolt does offset the tag team damage, so even things out, but the Ice Path's there and Fada cannot escape.
You don't expect Jakiro to level up Ice Path level 2. This is his best spell, besides ulti.
This, right there?
Right there,
in that
yes,
bot lane?
That's the second spell, the Ice one.
But what I was going to say is that bot lane right there, that's what would happen if I bought someone else's bottle and had friends.
Oh.
I'd get these kills. But they are now try v try. Rubik, I doubt you got a little bit of extra XP after the 2 deaths down here.
Does your stomach think all potatoes are mashed?
Say again? My stomach thing?
Yeah. All potatoes are mashed.
All potatoes are mashed. I mean, I like mashed potato.
Yeah, but if you eat fries, they're just mashed potatoes in your stomach.
That's a very deep question, Lacoste.
Well, we'll save that one for later.
I mean, we can run experiments on this, but I'm not going to be the guinea pig, so we're going to have to link you up to like some sort of...
Yeah, we're not doing tests on the animals. So it's,
no, we're doing them on
no-go.
We're doing them on Lacoste. That's much more humane. PPD is still level 1, actually. To get a few badges here, he's in trouble. Fadebolt does mitigate the aggression, though, and Tusk is waiting mid right now. He's given up on the tri-lane. He says, I want to kill the mid now. Which isn't a bad shout. It is a Terrorblade. The question is, can you make it happen? I mean, that's all Tusk. It's a pretty brutal combo. The rundown potential is high there. Problem is, they already know something's up.
It's being pinged out, but the problem is Dust is level 2. Can he block him with the shards? Tag team.
Tag team's gonna tank the tower. Dark's taking a lot of damage. Shadowwave will keep him up. Will they get the kill first? Shallow Grave level just to ensure it, in fact. And Dark salves up. He'll stay alive. Barely though.
Ace try to body block him. So the tower's gonna get the last hit, and he would get the gold with the nice flash play. And you don't usually see Dazzles picking up Grave level 1. He did it in the game before, just keeping Shadow Wave level 1.
I mean, that's the thing, especially as a core Dazzle. Usually you just want to be all in on the Poison Touch and Shadow Wave and just maximize your damage that way.
I mean, it's pretty costly spell. 150 mana.
Uh-oh. 33's in trouble. He doesn't even realize it will now. Tag team comes out. 33 trying to run away, but Old 11 gets the final touch. That's the other thing for DP in this lane. Even when you're left solo with the Spirit Siphons against a tanky boy like Tide, you feel pretty safe. You feel pretty secure. Question is, can anyone really rotate to set up kills for you as well? Because that's kind of the thing with the Death Prophet, right? Is the more heroes that are there, the easier you're going to stay alive unless you've got hard lockdown. And lockdown on the PPD here. You're going to chase on through. Old Chicken turns around. Maybe look for a bash or two if he's lucky. Sadly, he will not get it though. Gets pretty low himself instead. That's the other thing, because if you get like even one level in the Venge's aura, that stacks with the with Elder Titans, right? With the buff he gets from Spirit, or is that separate? I think it's got to be separate.
That should be separate. It's only base damage.
I hope so. Otherwise, that's insane. Runes, just in time. He'll snatch it. He might actually die for this though. He's got a Mango. He could go for the TP away and he will. Back to base. Out of mana. Almost out of life. Kaka will probably do the same at the stage, which means these two are left alone in the bot lane. Problem is, how do you attack him when you're right? Venge doesn't have the best base stats. You need a few levels before you're really scary.
Venge is basically a melee hero. So it's kind of hard to last hit, especially if you're playing from behind or putting a lot of pressure on mid again. Jakiro rotate. I think he wants to place a deep ward, I guess, between tier 1 and tier 2 tower.
Don't blink, you might miss a Death Prophet dying. They need to do something with these hero station mid, as they did just lose someone top to the two heroes of NiP. Problem is they're going to be spotted out. Kaka's been seen. PBD pings onto him. There's more reinforcements coming as well. Venge moving across. Get some armor off this Jakiro. It's so damn tanky. And there's the missile through. Secures the kill as Sparta gets the final touch. Well, heroes invested there. They actually brought 4 heroes to the mid lane on the side of NiP. Tide is the only one farming elsewhere.
Yeah, we were back to 3 versus 3 mid meta. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, yeah, Faceless Void just farming up 25 CS, 15 denies on him.
Doing pretty damn well. He was going to stun up on the Father. Can they do enough here? Time dilation slowing down a decent amount. Bash going to be there. The Fade Bolt comes out. Now Saxa says turn around. Look for the Jakiro kill instead. Taka getting low. Stomp slows him down even more. He will fall. And now Void, he needs to run. He's got the time walk to get away. Meanwhile on the top lane, Tide does go down. It's 33. They get some vengeance on him. That is a double kill for the Vengeful Spirit in the bot lane, as Old Chicken hung around a little bit too long.
NiP is playing really well and fast. After this 4-man rotation on mid, they were instantly back to the bottom lane, got a double kill for Fada, and he needs to recover. He's getting the last hits. You mentioned that Tide died on the top lane.
I'm wondering if the solution at this rate for NiP is just as soon as they see the DP, they're waiting for a DP ult, right? And DP is waiting for the opportunity to use it. They're waiting for them to fight elsewhere. So do you just wait for that attempt by Death Prophet, then just hard rotate onto her, kill her, and then take her tower instead?
They need to rotate heroes to DP's lane and pressure the tower. Use Exorcism to get a kill, and that's exactly what they're doing.
They're gonna go. Nexon comes out, attacking, stun on 33. The eye charge as well. He knows his life is forfeit. He'll go down, and now they can push into that tower. See, we read it right, just in time. This is good, because when you do it this way, you look smarter, because you predicted it.
I was just looking the other side of the map and talking about it.
But the camera wasn't. You're ahead of it.
I have my own camera, that's why.
Well, they should get this tower easy enough. Sax is lingering around. He needs to be careful. Ice Shot comes out. Oh, just the wrong side.
Oh, they're really deep. Tidehunter has ulti.
ET's TPing in. PPD knows the Hornet is running out. He wants to make something happen. He needs to be careful himself though. Crypt Swarm come through. They've separated Old 11 here. Stomp will slow him down even more. And they should be able to clean up this kill easy enough. Shallow Grave through though, buys enough time. PPD turned around on Old 11, running for the high heels. They need a final touch. Can they find out the great line inside the tree? They're going to turn around, look on the dark instead. Saxa getting low himself, needs to be careful. In fact, the poison touch with the Crypt Swarm is going to tick him out. And Dash just keeps on running away. They say, okay, well, we get the tower pretty low, and then we get a kill in exchange.
It felt like a little bit of miscommunication from NiP. Tidehunter had the ulti, but his DP was on cooldown for 12 seconds, so he could not participate in that fight.
At least he won't have to participate in an unwilling fight in the mid lane there. Those ice shards not quite on the mark. They do see 33, but the problem is, as soon as you use the shards, it's a pretty big cooldown now. Well, of course, it scales as you level into it, but the task priority now is always tag team maxed out first, right?
Not necessarily. He could max a snowball maybe, to have a kind of double save with Dazzle's Grave, just lower the cooldown. Tag team is great, but if you're not doing too much with it early on, you can just max out your other spells. All his spells are really valuable, so it's kind of hard to...
And they might never kill.
Decide.
Ice shot in mid lane. Ace, the diamond snowball's going to be there. There's the Sunder coming out. Dark going to move away. Shadow Wave heals him up a little bit, and Ace a little bit too slow to chase it. They do stop the kill from occurring onto the Terrorblade. In fact, PPD might be in a little bit of trouble. The Stomp does connect on the Dazzle. Problem is they're going to chase on him. Ice Path is not going to connect. They try to chase through, and now the Metamorphosis comes through. Kaka's going to be swapped back. Can't escape quick enough. He will go down. And while that's happening, well, PPD still falls to the Poison Touch in the end.
Venge is so fun to play right now because of the double swap.
How about Death Prophet? Is that fun to play? No?
It is if you're 5-0, 6-1.
This is, I mean, that's the thing. This is pretty impressive. Top net worth, this hero that we never see. Bada, snatching a rune. That Shadow Wave damage, though, is going to get him low. Dark, nice stand ground. Shadow Grave's going to be there. Far follow up as well. They're buying enough time to heal the Ace, but he's going to turn around, look at the Dazzle, will get the double kill. As Terrorblade stands his ground and it pays off. Chrono in the bot lane looking for a kill here. Spirit Simon's going to be there, gets broken as he moves even deeper. Tidehunter left in the side. Saxa being hunted for by Old 11. He needs to be careful to fade bot himself. And actually, NiP are going to escape towards Keen's side of the map. Safely. Or maybe not. Saxa. Yeah, they've got enough mana for the Crypt Swarm. Needs to be careful about this. He's turning around right now. If he wants, the fade bot's going to be there. Ravage as well. No! Connects. He got on the edge. He gets in the turn around. They're going to chicken as well. Time walk to get away. Uh-oh. Saxa hung around a little bit too long. Snowball is going to be there. Dark. Trying to finish this off. Needs one more tap. The ice shot will be enough. 33 being turned around and do as well. One back will be enough. Old Chicken stand his ground. Needs to be careful though. 33. This man with the big anchor hits a little bit too hard. Shadow Wave is going to be there. And now 33 should be disappearing. He'll be cornered in the tree line. And Dazzle should tick him out with the Poison Touch.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Kaka died to Fada. So they're gonna pressure the mid tower. There's a crown on Vengeful Spirit. Not the item that we see that often.
We don't really see this item almost at all. It's mainly for the drums, which he's building into. In fact, I can't even remember if it has another item. I only see it built for drums. I understand.
The only time you see this item is in your pub games when there's a kid who needs to feel special, so he's wearing a crown.
Does he start like all chatting and telling you to do things?
Oh.
Like your king.
Gets instantly muted.
Imagine this, like imagine how many more people build it if the the items you had became cosmetics on you, right? Everyone build a crown. You know you want to look like a king. 3 heroes here for Keen on the bot lane.
They should just give Sumail a crown. Like whenever he plays a hero, just have a little crown on his head.
Male fanboys up in this casting studio. 3-on-3 in the bot lane right now. And Keen, they're waiting for an opportunity. The problem is it's a Tidehunter. But really an easy kill. Bada, he's got the swap. He wants an opportunity here. Wave of Terror should come out. And they have vision of all of this. They could have swapped them back at any moment. They actually do those shots. Dark's in trouble. Uh-oh. Lift's going to be there, swap out, make sure he's nowhere near the trees and they'll finish him off. Old Chicken, 10 seconds until he has the chrono, but now you're a man down. Back apart, Ice Buff the top lane, Ace goes down as the Crypt Swarm snipes him out at max range.
And DP TPing has Arcane Rune against the Helpian fight.
Oh, Chicken, Chrono connects. Connect on 2. They actually rotate with the Horn there as well. 33 swapped out the safety by Fada, which means he's going to be left alone to die here. No one can help him, no one can save him. He'll go down, the town might as well. They might even find Sax on the side. He's still slowed up by the time dilation. They get one back, he's dead, the stomp's going to be there. Interrupted instantly. Old Chicken hunting for more, but PPD a little bit too fast with that Astral Spirit movement speed.
It's cool if you have friends like that to swap you out, but I don't think it's worth it at the end of the day. I mean, you're swapping your carry for an off lane.
Yeah. You're worth more as well. That's the thing. Like, maybe if he had a higher net worth, I could appreciate it. But he has got the Ravage on 33. Maybe they were hoping they'd buy enough time to look for a turnaround. Earthsplitter coming out, sleep on the 2, it's going to hurt a lot. Old Chicken has got time walk in 2 seconds. They can't get close enough. I like the way Old 11 just squares up there straight away. He's like, I got Spirit Siphon. I'll tank everything, even the Yules as well. This is so far a very good death prop game.
It also feels like it's a really good Rubik game. So many good spells to steal. But the problem is they don't have that tanky frontliner. They have a Tidehunter, but he still goes down if they just lock him down in Chrono with DPLT.
Especially up against this Dazzle with the minus armor coming out with the new ultimate.
And he has a Necrobook level 1, so they're gonna have a lot of units.
Which means more damage from the Shadow Wave, a lot more pain, and it just sustains the push so much easier as well. Like, Necrobook level 1, you don't really have to max it out, it's just good value for farming, especially on a hero like Dazzle. Because of that Shadow Wave, you can just go through creep waves or jungles alike.
And it gives vision as well. You can just keep spamming it, send it, check the runes. They need to use smokes to actually gank you.
Actually, he's turning into some tower pushes because his tier 1 still down. And Macropod to slow things down at top. The NiP, they've already invaded. They're looking for Chikiro, but they don't get vision with the Wave of Terror. They will at least get the tower, but they get it quick enough. He's coming in. Chrono Man himself is here, but no Chrono to work with for 10 more seconds. Maybe they can find someone on the retreat. They're pinging. They are smoked. They get the Ice Shards. I think this is just the stage at which you go blind for it. Nope, Snowball in on the Fada Wars. Punch there as well. Tag team doing a lot of damage. The swap is going to be there onto one of the illusions, but too late. Vengeful Spirit already dead. They're retreating, but this could be a fake. They've got the Chrono available. They can turn around if they want. Old Chicken, went in the tree line. There it is. Chrono connects on the 2, goes straight for the Rubik kill. Sax are in a lot of trouble. We go down next to them there. Ice Pop as well. Buyback comes out from the Rubik. He needs to get back in with his ace back. No, is it enough? Time Walk through. Old Chicken's fine. Stomp's going to be there. Way too late. Ravage is going to be there. Play free. Get low. Can he get that smash out of time? Yes, he can. Earthsplitter as well. Dark is going to fall, but the Child Grave to keep him alive. No, he refuses to die, and instead TPD is going to be the one going down as they take a 3-for-1 trade, and this will be the tower as well.
I saw Tidehunter joining a fight with almost no HP. He had the Ravage. I think DP was chasing him. Also, Saxa was kind of hesitating to use his spell steal, which resulted in 2-man Chrono. And once the Chrono is up, it's really hard for them to fight.
As a result, you do lose that tier 1 top. And DP's managed to get a few towers now. 2 down already. And the pressure's going to keep amplifying here as you move on. Yeah, we can see what you're talking about in that fight like that. The damage coming out from the Walrus Punch on a agi core like that.
Yeah, look at the HP on Tidehunter now. Let's see what's happening.
There you go, Old Chicken. Times it right. He's waiting in the tree line the whole time. The urn gets dark high enough on HP. He doesn't care.
Yeah, that's DPLT on Tide, definitely.
Yeah, he feels it. Chasing him the whole time. Old 11 knew what he needed to do there. Nice Earth split up, but in the end, it's always that Dazzle threat. And this is the thing about core Dazzle. He can tank up decently because he's getting those solo X.
Once Venge dies first, they don't have the swap, they don't have the save in Chrono, and then your Thunderblade just really dies so easily. He's sitting on below 1000 HP.
He's not the one too tanky. He'll have the mana soon, but what will you have lost by that time is the real question here. 33, you might lose him. Does hit the right spot. Force Punch is there, down to half HP. His sleep will connect. Split through as well. The Max Bike is spin ice path. Not on the mark though. Split doesn't do enough, and they're going to keep hunting. Old 11, he has got the Exorcism available in 25 seconds, and he would love to use it on a tier 2. They might even just get the tier 1 here. I don't think you can defend this on the side of NiP.
And look at the positioning from Void. He's already trying to backstab them. Chrono ready in 7.
The thing, Keen, they've timed things right every time around these big ults. They've been given enough space, enough time to do this. And Dark, 3D here, snowball through. The War Spine couldn't get a chance to use it just yet. The Magnum missile's going to be the Chrono, connects on the 2. See you later, Rubik. He shoots for the skies and he will die. Farda left behind as well as the bash is just stacked. And he'll be falling. They can go back to that tier 1, maybe even look for a tier 2 now. Ace doing the thing that Terrorblade can in this scenario. Split pushing. That's the only option he has right now.
I feel like the positioning from Tidehunter in this game is really bad. He's not being the frontliner. He's the tanky one, and they should play around it. Even if he gets silenced, even if he's in Chrono, they can still swap him and try to play around the Ravage mid lane. Though.
And they're going for more. They find PPD trying to defend this tier 2. They're still the Exorcism. They didn't want to commit. I think they want to save it for the Roche, which they could easily go towards after this.
And DP ulti is dealing a ton of the damage with the bad Juju.
Radiant's middle tower is no more.
There you go. They start moving back. This should be a fairly easy Roche. I'm not sure NiP can commit to defending it. I mean, they haven't got Metamorphosis available right now. Yeah, on cooldown for 100 seconds. So this looks like a freebie. Tusk just picked up his level 10 talent. And he could be a scary hero if he gets a few items. I mean, he's already got his urn, he's got his treads as well, which bulks him up a decent amount. And he can actually build into that Vlad's for his team.
He's so tanky, he can actually snowball aggressively if needed. Age is still on the ground.
And no one can get it. Though, the sleep. They try. Father walks in, realizes a little bit too late. Maybe realizes that a little bit too late. As he does go down. And they're on the hunt, looking for more. If they can find anything, they'll take it. Maybe they just go top and take that tier 2. This kind of thing as well, having the Aegis as well as where you are in this game right now on Keen means you can just keep waiting for your ults. And now, like there was that window where NiP could maybe try and make something happen. Now you're fighting an Aegis on a Void.
And they're gonna have 2 BKBs when all ultis are up. One on Faithless Void, one on DP. Gonna be so easy to fight. Dazzle is gonna finish his Guardian Greaves. That's a mech just for now.
And that's kind of the crux as well, you know, you talk about these big ults, right, like Tidehunter, for example. There's a you can blink if you're going to build a blink, or you run in, and the animation for that means that people can anticipate that and be in time. Ace, hung around a little bit too long, got baited, he set out tanky Dark Ward and he's showing. Ace wanted that kill so badly. At least get the top runes. But, I mean, losing your Terrorblade like that, that's got to hurt.
And they're gonna pick up the runes as well.
Old 11 go, oh, well, there's a bounty right here. No one picked this up, we thought it was gone. Yeah, it's got Exim available in 50 seconds, and I think they're just going to look to get rid of this tier 2 bot without committing that, because, you know, that's like one of the most useless towers, right? Like, it's far away from Roche if it was up. Like, I kind of see the bottom right side of the map as more recovery zone for someone, because it's less likely people want to rotate there, because there's less value there, right?
Yeah, that's true. The bottom tier 2 tower of Radiant is really useless.
You know, the dire tier 2 on the bot isn't much different, but at least that you can go, oh, I now have access to that nice triangle that they used to farm up and recover. But still. And you can already see it, like, NiP, they agree, they go, alright, just let them have it. There's no point committing on this.
There's nothing they can gain from defending that tower. They don't want to risk it. If they die there, the game could be easily over. DP has ulti.
You see already Keen, their position, and they are in fact keen to fight. And NiP, they just rallied in their base. And you have to consider, even if Keen spend this Aegis time not getting killed, if NiP aren't getting out of their base, it's just a gold lead building. It's just, you start to feel starved, right? It's a psychological effect as well when you sit there, you're like, I can't get out of my base, I can't go anywhere. You start to see the map in a different way.
Well, they can try to defend the high ground. Terrorblade needs to be out of the base. But the problem is Keen Gaming set up 2 good wards on both sides of the map, so they can see Terrorblade actually leaving. Maybe not. This one is not going to spot him.
And NiP is really fixated around that mid area. And it's just not giving them too much info right now. They know Keen is playing aggressively because of this ward. But there's nothing they can do about it. They don't see any individual pick off. They're probably hoping to use those wards to see someone retreating back to deal with top lane. And then maybe try and make a move. Is this a smoke? And you just go sit there. They know they can't leave the base. That's the problem. I mean, we saw how quick the TV died bot, just trying to solo kill a Tusk. He didn't even get it.
They can't fight into Aegis, so if they want to try to make a play, they can do it in less than a minute and a half.
That's the thing, they don't have anyone that can safely split push either, right? Like, the Tide melts, the Terrorblade melts, everyone melts.
They just smoked. Let me just check the timer on Aegis.
Close.
Minute.
We've got a minute. Can they find a pick-off is the question. With the swamp of BKB comes out. Old 11. Quick with the reactions. He might be older than name, but not in the movement. Saxa will go down. Yule's going to be there. Spoiler trying TP away. Snowball's going to interrupt him though. Spirit Siphon as well. Going to get him low. He should tick out here. Ice Shards ensure he cannot escape. And those are the pick-offs they were looking for to maybe end the base. And Pada taking him on a journey.
Side of the river, buddy.
Buying time right now. Yule into the ice path, maybe? Just go stand his ground. He knows he's finished, but he says, you know what, guys? Time bought. They're not entering our base, surely. The problem is, creep wave already went through, and they have got the DP here.
Pada still buying time.
Best part about Venge is even when you're dead, you're not really dead. He buys back. Now he's really dead. Of course, that Spirit, you know, fairly tanky as the game goes on. Always found that to be an interesting change. Like, you're getting half the benefits of Ags by default now. Can't cast abilities, but you exist. They keep them out on the high ground. Aegis has expired. Problem is that last smoke attempt didn't really work out. I'm not sure if NiP are going to try again. I mean, they need to just get out of their base right now. They need to take some control of the map. And you can already see the lines being drawn. Just get Ace up there. Just get him in the dire jungle where the rest of Keen are not playing.
Yeah, they need to play to win. They need to do something, otherwise they're just waiting for opponent to finish the game. He needs to get out of the base, try to farm up.
100% the shots you don't take. Ace is going to take a shot at just farming up here. The illusions do a decent amount of damage, so he's going to TP away instantly. I think maybe you just go bot and just try and push that out quickly now. Like, you just basically play a game of Benny Hills with them. Switch the theme tune on and watch them run around the map. You can actually already see a movement coming out from NiP. I think they're anticipating the entirety of Keen surely don't respond to the...
Yeah, using a scan like that definitely shows that you're smoked if you're Keen Gaming.
Kaka, been found. They got something out of it. It wasn't one of the big kills, but they'll settle for it. It's 50 seconds on the sideline for the Jakiro, and maybe a chance to now get out and take a little bit of control of the map. But, uh-oh. Radiant Corey gets found. Old Chicken just bashes it and insta-kills it. And that was only the first component. Okay, so it's not the biggest loss, but still annoying. It does help him tank up a lot in these fights. Actually, the Ray's farming. That will probably delay his Skadi being picked up a little bit. Maybe 30 seconds at this rate. Oh, Chicken with the BKB. I think they got the right idea. They don't know how many people are out here, though, is the problem. Without Jakiro, they're reluctant to commit.
And DP is building into an item, Eon Disc. And she can't die, they can't really blow her up. One of the better items you can get on a DP.
The classic. We don't really see Aeon Disc picked up in general much anymore. Mainly because the heroes are out of
it doesn't come to that point where you get Eon Disc most of the game. And at the 25 to 40-minute mark. And the Eon Disc is considered to be a 4th, 5th item.
It's also like, you know, DP is probably one of the best heroes in the game for it. Heroes like maybe Ember Spirit later on the game were popular. but a lot of the heroes that get picked right now, it doesn't really fit into the builds. And I think it's also, if you go for it too early, especially, it's a defeatist attitude, right? It's like, I'm gonna die, I need this. So you're not actually actively necessarily contributing with most heroes. DP is the exception, of course, with the exorcism.
Yeah, but the item got nerfed hard as well, since you don't have status resistance anymore, only for the duration of the Eon disc.
So instead, we put it on Satanic, an item that was being built a decent
Oh yeah,
amount.
love me some status resistance.
Oh yeah, that is a valid thing to talk about this game. Eventually, Rubik, with that status resistance, could steal Ice... Actually, Ice Path would be pretty decent with... Like, what was it? It's...
Spell amp, you mean?
Yeah, the spell amp. So that should bring it actually up pretty high. It goes up by 44% on the debuff amplification.
Do the math.
That's your job. I say words loud. You calculate.
All right,
we should get Paul to do it. He was pretty quick on the currency conversion.
2.5. Let me just bring out my calculator real quick.
It's about 4.6, 4.7.
Working 2.5.
No.
4, 3.6.
That's pretty good.
It was slow, but it was correct.
You know?
Sometimes you can
I
just
just
do
threw
math
numbers out there.
Yeah, just do the quick math. What's 3 times 15? Like 77. It's not correct, but it's quick.
But if you say it confidently,
yeah,
then everyone believes it. At least for the first 5 minutes. Then they Google it. And this is kind of the thing with Rubik, is if there's the right spells in the game, a perfect example is when Centaurs were being picked and Rubik was picked in response. Stomping even one hero for the length of time that you were was pretty absurd. I know Lift gets annoying enough once he maxes that out. And it's also, I think, one of the biggest things to talk about with like status resistance is it changes the familiar. Right? Like, you go into a fight and you anticipate certain things.
Oh, sorry, we took the wrong number. It's 26% instead of 44, so it's less.
Oh. Whoops.
I'm just checking if people are paying attention.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, spell amplification, debuff amplification. You're right, but you corrected yourself before...
I'm right and wrong at the same time.
And that's what makes it so right. They start thinking this tier 2 top. It just feels like Keen are in cruise mode right now, right? Like they're saying NiP has to make a move. We're not under pressure to do anything anytime soon. Because they got pretty strong late game, right? With the DP, with the Void.
I mean, you're playing against the Terrorblade. He's under-leveled, but has full of Light of Scotty now, so that's going to mitigate ton of the damage with the extra armor, HP as well.
Correction, will have it in 20 seconds. Corey is finally respawning. Been sitting dead with that Ultimate Orb on him for a long time. Hold 11? Okay, he actually just about pops the smoke, but can't get across quick enough. I think they're just waiting for the next Roach at this stage. Like, they know if they hard commit onto that tier 2, there's a chance for a bottle, a chance for NiP to maybe do something. If they're split up like this, NiP is always searching. Rather heading towards the BKB next by the looks of it. Doesn't have any intentions of swapping himself into a Chrono. Oh no. That's actually the other awkward issues. You can't really save people easily because you are a core yourself, as opposed to support benches. You have to know Old 11 is dangling himself here, though. Well, Chicken, he has got the Chrono available. He's on the hunt. Moving forward, Tusk snowballs through. They see his target here. Saxa's going to be the one. Swap out to try and protect him. Magic Missile's there now. The Exorcism coming in. They lift this, slow this down a little bit on the backside. BKB route from Old Chicken. He has got the Chrono to work with, but let's use the Shrine to ensure they don't do an ace. And now, finally has to commit the Chrono. Has no choice to swap out. Is going to allow Terrorblade to continue on. Old Chicken in full retreat. Needs to get away. Let's put it through. The Dutch Connect allows the kill off Saxa. There's a Ravage. Going to turn around. Old 11 getting low. Trying to heal up the Spirit Siphon. There's going to be enough. The buyback comes out from Rubik. Trying to get involved in the fight. They're going to actually find a kill. Bench and TV down. And all of a sudden, NiP in full retreat. But they can't move quick enough. They're going to lose one and another. And everyone on the side of NiP falls. As there's an ultra kill for this Death Prophet.
Yeah, that's even a dieback from Saxa. They're playing so well around Sunder. They managed to lock him down, burst him instantly, and this just shows how good of a hero DP can be. It looked like a good Ravage, everything went well for them, but DP LT with bad Juju, they just got melted.
And that's the other thing as well, like, you got to be pressed to Old Chicken. That BKB falls pretty early for him. but he knew he could tank up that damage there. Had no way of piercing BKB to stun him. So he just waited it out, time walks off, then Chrono. Like, watch it right now. Like, watch how much damage he takes. He knows his Shrine is gone. There's no chance he kills them off. There we go. Time walks, comes back in, Swap is going to be there. And they think maybe they can do enough damage to him, but Old Chicken anticipates that, moves away just at the right point, and they can never get through this Death Prophet quick enough.
The Death Prophet has a Snowball, a Grave, Eon Disc, the Old Scepter,
the Dreams,
Spirit Siphon,
and Tide. Yeah, he was the last to fall, but he goes down nonetheless. That's actually going to be 2 lanes fallen. And NiP, they've still got that tier 2 to protect their upper lane. But their base is looking a little bit naked now. Saxa just trying to ward up. He says the only move we have is they go into the Roche bit hard and we punish. But he's going to be the one being punished. Macro Fire down for the Ice Path as well. Dagon as well as Zap him even lower.
I mean, it looks like a meme, Dagon, but it's so good against TB.
They even try to kill the BPD. Old Chicken, BKB's up, Farder, back on the spot, trying to move away quick enough. The time dilation slows him down. The time walk forward should ensure his death. This is a blink away by the Tidehunter in time, but now, even if you had Ravage, what team do you have to play around?
28,000 network lead for Team Gaming. Caster's Curse coming through.
Hey, you say that, you know, I backed them up. I believed in the Faceless Void, Cost, alright? Classic.
I meant the analyst casters.
Yeah,
but they're always wrong.
Yeah. I mean, you were
always wrong. Yeah.
So not just panelist, analyst. Are you saying Ted is not an analyst?
I mean, he is. He's definitely the best one. He got what?
I mean, he's in joint third place with me? Or no, wait, I can't remember. Because he got 1 wrong. I got 1 wrong. Most of us got 1 wrong. Are you on 1 or 2? Or
this is going to be a second one.
Yeah. You might get that prize. Alright, there we go. Egg is picked up, cheese as well. And if you couldn't burst through the Death Prophet without a cheese, what do you do now?
I mean, she got level 20 talent now, extra 500 HP. There's no way you're killing this DP. Because they have no stun lockdown.
So kill the Dazzle then. Because otherwise that bad Juju is going to hurt a lot.
That's a level 20 Dazzle with Guardian Greaves and casual Shiva's Guard.
I'm just going to list them all. So kill the Void then.
Yeah, this game looks pretty over. They're just taking it real slow. They don't want to risk anything. Shrine, tier 2 tower.
Time to knock on their base. Exism available, Chrono available. Both teams have got every ability available to them. Question is, who's going to count them out on top? You know, I've watched Star Wars Episode 3 and I can tell you the high ground is a big advantage. So maybe, if you don't let them on that, you can do something here.
What do you say to people who never watch Star Wars?
Like, you just learn your memes? This is the only good thing that came out of that movie. But, you know, something.
I mean, old ones are good. The new ones are pretty garbage.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way to disagree with that, unless you're crazy. Yule's coming out and died. They don't want to commit heavily, though. They know that's the big tanky boy, and of course, he does have that purge with the Kraken Shell. And they're just probing. They know if they just push in multiple waves, and force NiP's attention elsewhere, just a moment of NiP not keeping focused, they're done.
When it's time to close it, it's time to close it. Come on, Team Gaming. 33,000 network lead. Aegis Cheese. I think they're giving this Terrorblade too much respect. He's level 16, went for Crystallis. He just wants to maximize the damage output right now by anything he can at this point.
Now, he's a glass cannon, but he's a glass cannon with a Vengeful Spirit that can swap him to safety. So, do you maybe pick off Farder first is the thing. Just peaceful, right? Hitting creeps. There's no imminency about it. You can wait for 25 talents here. I mean, there's some decent ones on the board for Keen. Like, imagine... You probably take the haste at 25. Just imagine you take the Spirit to a bad Juju, though.
Yeah, we can see the power of Dagon. He insta-kills the illusion.
They're going in. They want to go farther here. A little bit far away from the team. Snowball through. He's been sold out. Warriors punched on the spot. Silenced up. No chance for a sleep. No chance for an escape. Split's going to be there. Buyback does come out farther. Sleep did connect on the 2, but they are protected between the Pipe and the Crimson Guard. How do you even touch him? Hold 11. Exism is going to go in. Ice Path connects on the tie down as well. Looks on the Saxa. Going to get him low. Bounced up. Can't do anything but die. He's going to be down, and they're chasing on old 11. Now the snowball to save him, go back on to 33. Excellent, still persistent. 33 has the Ravage to hold on to. Now he's going to throw it out. They'll be able to get the kill in time. Turn around with Shallow Grave coming out. The death problem means he's going to survive. And old 11 stands his ground. They're going to fight. Chrono's going to be there. No, they're going to go Ace. He's a little bit too low though. It doesn't matter. They swap him out. Now you've just got a bench stuck in the Chrono. The buybacks come out. But can they stand up against old Chicken doing so much? Old 11 with another ultra kill. This man is so damn scary. They'll just turn around and look towards the buildings because there's still 2 dead on side of NiP.
They're not dealing damage to anyone on side of Keen Gaming. They managed to take off the cheese from a DP and managed to kill the Tusk, but at what cost?
Your base. Your base is the... I've checked the calculators and it's just come up saying your base is dead. You can slow him down, but it's still 50 seconds without your bench. And even if they slow siege this, 50 seconds should be long enough. Now pretty reluctant. They're respecting the Terrorblade, but he doesn't have Metamorphosis and there's no Ravage available. That already got committed. They just have to be careful that lockdown that both the Elder Titan and the Rubik provide. They're going to go in now. Ace a little bit too far forward. Does manage to get away. Old Chicken moving in. No Chrono for 60. But it doesn't matter. The right click should be decent enough. Aegis does go pop. There's the Macropar. Now the Dagon as well. Sax is going to go down. And old 11 just chasing on looking for more. The GG comes out. They know it's all over. And it's going to be Keen Gaming who take the series 2-1.
Deep even popped the refresher orb there. And I mean, Terrorblade got nerfed pretty hard. Is still picked and still one of the best late game carries, but against the BKB you can't use the Sunder, also you need mana to use it, so this thing